Good morning. I'm here in the front of my house. Yesterday, I didn't get to finish. I had a lot of family here. I went to visit a friend, so I really didn't have much time to work on my garden, but I did have a really good time with my friend. I love her garden. It's gonna be a future video. She keeps it really tidy and nice. She did give me some lettuces. She gave me a plant of jalapeno. And so I had a good time. The only thing I did have time to do, I did plant my roses, but I didn't have time to videotape it. My grandsons were here, and so he actually was following me around the garden, so I had a lot of fun showing him. You know, he's 4 years old, but he just likes to play in the dirt. He likes to be around me, so I had a really good time. And then my sister-in-law was also here. So right now for today, I'm going to tidy up the front house. I need to cut back all the dead stuff. I'm gonna move around some planters to the front of the house. I went to Lowe's, picked up a load of dirt. I ended up buying another oak tree, so I plan to plant that as well. Plan to cut the grass. It's like 10:30 right now. Hopefully I will get time to do all that stuff, but let me show you where I'm gonna work. So this is where I'm gonna remove the leaves. Cut back those. I had bought these plants. I need to plant them. And I have bought a desert rose. I also need to pot it up. And I plan to move this planter to the front because I do have another one. But I moved it over here because it'll get water here. But now I plan to move it back on this side, right here on this corner, to match this other one. That's where I plan to do with it. And cut back those also. Let me see if I can get it closer. Cut back those dry plants also. All right, so I'll let you see how it goes. Oh, I also need to cut, there's a piece of metal because I used to have a column here on the front. I removed it, and there's a piece of metal that I'm gonna use this tool to remove it. Hopefully, I don't know if this cuts metal, but I'm gonna try. Okay, thank you. Okay, I can't cut this thing. I don't know, this thing is not meant for metal, but I'm gonna go ask my brother-in-law who's across the street. Hopefully he lives right there, my sister. But my sister's not home, but I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law if he has some sort of tool. It's a good thing about having family close by. If he's awake, he might be asleep. Okay, he didn't answer, so I left him a message. Hopefully he'll call me back, but in the meantime, I'm gonna start cutting off this plants. So he lent me this tool, but I never used it. I'm kind of a little afraid to use it because there's a bunch of sparks, so hopefully I can do this. Okay, this is a piece of metal. It was a little bit scary, I won't lie. It's the first time I do this, but I'm gonna have to sand it down, and this thing is still hot. I'm gonna have to sand it down the rest of this piece. It's a sharp, but yay, got it done. I'm gonna return the tool to my brother-in-law. Well, he just went to work, so I'm just gonna put it in his house. Trying to see if this Eugenia ball, I've never used one of these, where to plant it. So this is a zone 9 through 11. They like partial to full sun. They need to be watered probably daily, and they can be used as a hedge 5 to 10 feet tall, or it says it can grow up to 20 feet, which I thought this was just a little shrub because I was thinking about putting it in that corner. So I will probably find somewhere else to plant it. I don't know, maybe here, 20 feet. It's gonna cover up everything if I leave it there. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to plant it. And this bed that I have in the front, I'm gonna move. This is a hibiscus. I'm gonna move it a little more this way. These mums that are coming back, I'm gonna put them in the front over here because they're small. They don't grow big. And this hibiscus is probably gonna go right there. I just gotta do some moving around, take out the weeds. I already pruned this one. And I think this one, I can still save it. We'll see. We'll see if it'll live. All right, let me continue taking out the weeds. Okay, I finished with this area. I moved the pot over here into the flower bed, and I moved this little mums to the front. The tulipan is right there, and I planted these Teresitas vincas that had grown there, and my flowers on their own, volunteer. Okay, so now I'm gonna plant that little pot with my desert rose. It's supposed to be with succulents, like a cactus. So I'm gonna plant it in that planter. I have 2. Okay, I don't think I'll have time to cut the grass, but I am planting this oak tree that I just bought at Lowe's for like 70 bucks. I need some shade here in the front. This says to do the whole twice as wide and the deep, just as long as the graft is above it. Okay. I think it'll be a little bit more deeper. This is all planted, and this is what it is. A live oak. It was only, it was $60. And I've seen them at the nursery, the other nurseries. Sometimes they have them like for $200, $150. So when I see them at Lowe's, because they only have like a limited amount. Like when I was there, they had maybe like 2 other ones, and this was the best one. I grab them because I wanted one more tree here in the front. Oh, and I needed to show you the tree that my neighbor gave me. It did not die. Look, it has green. See if you can see it. It's alive. My Texas olive. So I'm going to plant the other one. She gave me another one. I'm going to plant it on the other side of the yard. And look, the daffodils are coming up already. So feel very happy. So I'm going to water this in, and then I'm going to plant the other one on the other side. Little trees finally planted. I just got to water it in. Okay, so I'm all done for the day. That's all I have time to do. Maybe I'm gonna call my yard man, see if is able to cut the grass tomorrow or Monday. We'll see. I like cutting it, but I didn't have time today.